got Lil Yachty telling us a little bit of story. So what's up? What's happening? Big K Beezy. We get to talk real quick. So Lil Yachty pulled a plug on Drake interview due to Kendrick Lamar beef. So I don't know if it was around the time when the beef was really going on. Then maybe Yachty again, probably doing a solo episode like how he did with Lil Baby on the Safe Space podcast. Might have interviewed Drake again, but maybe because of the Kendrick beef, he had to let that shit go. So let's hear what he has to say, yo. It's crazy. We in 2026. Still talking about that beef. I think at this point, whenever Drake drops Iceman, he has to drop it in 2026. I don't think it's going to be a March, but he has to drop it in 2026 in general. But like, I think even after Iceman, we still going to talk about this Kendrick and Drake beef. And again, like him or not, bro, that nigga is a top artist. You can hate, but a fact is a fact. That nigga Drake is a top artist, but let's continue the conversation. So, Lil Yachty had some Drake fans mad for how he talked about the Kendrick Lamar beef and how it became complicated things. Lil Yachty put himself in a bind during the heat of the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef just by commenting on it. He did have pretty unbiased view of the whole feud, which did anger the former stans. He admitted to regretting touching on it at all in July 2024 during an interview with the Flagrant podcast. Oh, I see. So, he didn't elaborate too much, but what he did say is, I just wish I never spoke on it. I wish I hadn't said anything about it. Perhaps some of that disappointment stems from the fact that Lil Bo had a podcast interview with Drake recorded and ready to drop right around the feud's beginning. The Georgia multi-talented artist revealed that the beef interfered with it coming out during an interview alongside his Concrete Boys with Bootleg Kev. Oh, I see. So he revealed it there. As caught by Complex, he recalls it was a good episode too. Of course, the podcast we're referring to is the Poland artist's former show. A safe. He can bring that back now. Him and Mitch, I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, Mitch good, bro. I liked them together. That's a whole nother scenario, but anyways.
Yeah,
which a lot of people.
Drake interviews. We never even put the second one out. We had a second Drake.
Wait, you didn't put out a second Drake interview?
Right before the Kendrick thing.
Right before the Civil War?
Yeah, so we never put out. It was good too. It was really funny. It was.
Did you guys talk about the Civil War?
No, it was right before.
Oh, so it was like it almost wouldn't make sense to put it out.
Yeah, because it was right. It was such a funny interview. We never put it out.
It was recorded right before the Kendrick thing. It was good too. It was really funny. Yachty recalled, but the thing happened, and then things happened, and then boom. Let's see here. Bootleg Kev followed up by asking if the beef put him in a weird position, especially since Yachty caught a stray on Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria. On the song, Lamar raps, "Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a F about who you hang around." Despite the beef being the thing that became the interview's demise, Yachty didn't feel any type of way. I don't think it put me in a weird place. I was with Drake for sure, so it wasn't like a limbo. I think it's a sticky situation. I realized just it's beyond me, and I tried to stay out of it for real. Facts. I ain't mad at you for that. That's a comment that's got potential to stir up some debate based on Yachty's previous praise for Lamar. In part during a Safe Space episode, he said, I said to Drake, I told him, I don't feel like you won or lost. Rappers have lost and then lost everything. I think Drake will still be in everyone's rap Spotify. Yes, Aubrey, like, let's get, like, no shade to Kendrick Lamar. Yes, you got him out of here in the battle, but there's no way you, Kendrick Lamar, would have made every nigga stop listening to Drake. Like, you couldn't Ja Rule Drake. Like, 50, again, I don't know if you could do it in today's age. Like, the way that nigga 50 just got Ja Rule out the paint was ridiculous. I don't know how the fuck that nigga was doing that shit. And shout out Ja Rule, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that nigga got some hits. Shit, a lot of hits. I'm not gonna say song. He had a lot of hits. Anyway, sorry, where's that at? Yeah, Drake will be on everybody's rap Spotify at the end of the year at the top. He can still drop hits, and it will still control the summer. The music hasn't been hitting like that. I think that Kendrick made very smart moves, and I don't think Drake would disagree. From what we know, they are still good friends, Yachty and Drake, not Kendrick and Drake, just making that sure. For example, in the February interview with Shannon Sharp, he said nothing but good things about his another late night collaborator. Call it glazing if you want to, man. That's my big brother. I think that he's a great guy and he's done a lot for a lot of people. Just facts, bro. It's just facts. Again, some insight. I don't know if they were teasing an interview like that. We know how Drake is. He loves doing interviews. And he ran to Bobby to go do the podcast with her again when she rebranded the podcast again. Also, like, didn't her shit get canceled? What's going on with that girl? Like, her rise, she's another one. She's another one that it just made no sense at the time. But anyways, with that being said, it's nice for a little bit, behind the scenes information or whatever have you. I'm pretty sure, again, if you had interviews with Drake around that time, probably fucked up some shit. I believe Drake was supposed to feature on, BFB, the Pac-Man. I believe he had a project and Drake was supposed to feature on it, but he pulled it back because of the whole Kendrick shit. Or maybe the first time they were going to hear Drake on the feature, they wanted, like, I don't know. There was some shit that was going on. They wanted to hear Drake go at Kendrick or something. I don't know. There was some shit like that. But anyways, it probably fucked up a lot of shit that niggas had going on. But what do y'all think about this? Y'all already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ Deadweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, and hype you. Try and hit a little bit more, though. You heard me? And I'm gone. Slimes on P-Shells gang. Aye.